So thank you for voting. You helped make my decision a little easier. Of course, we've done academia already, kind of, sort of, but that's okay. This is internet-based. As you saw, I flipped the I around. I wanted to leave room for the J and the K at the bottom of the property. Hopefully they'll both fit. That will be a test to try it out this upcoming week. Internet academia is an aesthetic based around learning through the internet. It is also based off chaotic academia, art academia, dark academia. Internet academia mostly started with the COVID-19 pandemic, causing students all around the world to stay at home and study and work from there. Despite this, internet academia can also refer to using the internet for studies and in classes pre-pandemic. This can involve during research, making presentations, writing papers, and using ebooks. Your visual for internet academia is related to images of study places, sketches and art, books, and internet things. It can include academic websites, apps, memes, social media, and online ebooks. Other names is online academia. Your decade of origin is 2020. Your key motifs is studying. The key colors is white, gray, black, blue, green, and purple. If you're wondering where I came up with the blue in the bedroom, that is where it came from. The key values is online learning, education, and the internet. Your feeling is cozy and comfy. The study place is dreamy. Related brands would be Zoom and Google Docs. Fashion, your tops would be professional, muted tones, tans, blacks and grays, olive green, and your bottoms, of course, would be clothes that are dirty, sweatpants, shorts, pajamas. Your face would be messy, bags under the eyes, little to no makeup. Activities. Some internet academia activities include emailing teachers, exercising between Zooms. I wanted to put in a treadmill with a shelf over it with a computer, kind of as a workspace, kind of like a walking pad, because we don't have those in the Sims 4. But I did not have room for a treadmill in this house, so I skipped that. Maybe in another future build I'll create that and see if I can figure it out. It includes stretching, FaceTiming, video calling friends, or having a study group, having plants in your house, having study blur, studygram, studytube, similarly following people who do these things, listening to podcasts, making digital art, playing video games. That's why there's 2 video game consoles in this build. Reading articles and ebooks, plenty of books. Studying. Taking notes in Google Docs and putting those notes in Google Slides. Sharing said Google Doc with classmates and having multiple people taking notes on the same Google Doc. Taking a break from the computer to rest your eyes. Trying to glow up before in-person schooling. Using online resources for studying, flashcards, Quizlet, or Anki. Doing Kahoots, online textbooks like OpenStax, Khan Academy, YouTube, using various school platforms such as Canvas, using your phone in class, calling or texting your friends during class, watching movies specifically on Netflix, Hulu, or Disney Plus. Perhaps even during a Zoom. Writing stories. Zoom specific would be having your microphone and camera off, not paying attention to class, reluctantly turning on your camera and microphone, and hearing you're muted. Here's some related movies that I put together towards Internet Academia. The first, of course, is Social Network. I don't know if you've seen this movie. It's pretty interesting. The Social Network recreates a controversial story of Harvard student Mark Zuckerberg as he creates Facebook. Written by Aaron Sorkin and directed by David Fincher, The Social Network has an A-list cast which includes Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, Justin Timberlake, and Rooney Mara. The film won 3 Academy Awards, including an Oscar for Best Writing Adapted Screenplay. Another movie is War Games. Though there have been some spin-offs and remakes, there's still nothing quite as good as the 1983 original. In War Games, a high school student finds a backdoor into a centralized military computer. Confusing reality for game playing, the young man nearly starts World War III. Matthew Broderick stars as a student, David, while Ali Sheedy co-stars as his friend Jennifer. That was a good movie. And of course, you can't forget Leave Out the Matrix. This classic film follows Neo, a computer hacker who follows a beautiful stranger into a forbidding underworld, only to find out that the world he knows is actually an elaborate deception of an evil cyber intelligence. It was released in 1999. The Matrix won 4 Academy Awards and inspired another 3 films. Music inspirations would be Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Blinding Lights, and Ariana Grande. I found this to be very interesting to log all that information down to share with you guys. These themes are so fun each week, and I love that you're voting on them because you make me dig deeper and find more information that I could have thought of on my own. Of course, I had to put a pizza oven in here. Excuse me while I figure out these upper cabinets. They always throw me for a loop. There we go. This home, I would imagine, would be, of course, for a single person because there's only a single bed. That's all that would fit in that room. I could have shrunk that room a little bit and put the treadmill in that I wanted to work on putting a computer on, but I opted not to. But I am going to figure out how to do that because walking pads are so popular right now. They're a great alternative to a treadmill, a bulky treadmill. Excuse me while I finagle a few things here so they don't poke through the roof. Speaking of roofs, none of these homes are going to have roofs, as you can tell. It's hard to keep the shape once you put a roof on it. So I opted not to design a roof for them. I want you to be able to tell what letter it is. I'm hoping I can fit J and K down there at the bottom. I think I can. I'm actually going to work on doing the J outline today, I think, this evening, just to see if I can squeeze it in. Of course, I have to put another computer in here. Can't have just one in the Internet Academia home. You need 2. I do switch out that vacuum, by the way. And I do fix the flooring in the living room, in the hallway. I didn't realize until I was editing that I forgot to do the flooring on that part. I usually do it per room, but for some reason I did not do that this time around. I also come back and do a tiny bit of landscaping, not much, just a little bit. I didn't want to take away from the letter The letter is the purpose of these builds, not the landscaping. Even though I may get the for rent pack and I may rent these suckers out. We'll see. I don't know. Or I may just demolish them. Flatline them. Now I gotta switch out the lights for real lights. I try to put those saucers up just to put light into the build so you can see what I'm doing. Can't forget the shoe rack or the umbrella stand. I tend to wait a couple weeks after a build comes out, a new pack comes out, just for them to work out the bugs. Here she's just testing everything. I'm gonna come back in here in just a minute and put in the thermostat and the smoke detector. I totally forgot those. And this is where I go in and do a little bit of landscaping after I figure out these windows. One of my favorite things in my older home was when I would look out the window washing dishes. So I tried to put a window above every sink, if you have not noticed. Then I decided I wanted them to have a back door, a sliding glass door. Yes, I had to put a few flowers out. And of course outside lights. I did not put any out back though. Forgot that. Gotta put a grill. Remember, we have to give our eyes a break, so we have to get outside. Enjoy some quiet time away from electronics. Does your heart good to do that? This time I remember to put terrain paint around. I don't always do that, but I wanted to today. Then I come in and I put in switch out the robot vacuum, and I put a drone in and a drawing tablet. I just wanted to have a few more electronics, as many as I possibly could. Then I couldn't debate if I was going to put a tree there or not, and decided not to. And this is when I finally remembered to come in and finish the flooring. Whoopsie. It happens. So I hope that you enjoyed this build, and I hope that you will vote on the next one. So it's going to be a letter J. You can put your suggestions in the comments and come back and vote on my community tab when I post that, which will probably be on Christmas or the day after, because I usually try to build on Thursday night because I get the video ready on Friday. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys again the next time. Bye.